I'm Megan Kate, and you're watching Pet Pawsible. I am extremely excited to introduce you to Tesla today. Tesla is a galah. Because he's new with me, I'm working on bonding and building relationships. So I'm going to ask him to step up and see if he chooses to. If he chooses not to, then we're gonna leave him in there and I'll continue to tell you all about him. Let's see if he wants to come out and play. Maybe. Oh, careful. Good boy. Now you gotta come out. I know, these lights and cameras. Isn't he so handsome? Tesla is a rescue bird and he is with the rescue about 8 years. He does talk, he's very silly, and he's very sweet. The owner of the rescue said that he likes brunettes, so that bodes well for me working him and building his trust. Certain birds are very particular about who they like and who they don't like. It also is good that he's a male. Typically males tend to bond better with females as well. Did you know that galahs can live up to 40 years? Which means if you choose to get a parrot in your life, you need to know the commitment that it takes. And potentially your kids need to be prepared to take on the bird, and certain other species even live much longer than that. Birds bond very, very tightly with their owners, so putting them in new situations is really tough on them. That's why when I'm working with Tesla, we're gonna take some time for bonding and for just hanging out together. He's been having morning coffee with my husband and I, and just spending a lot of time talking to him and feeding him and offering him all sorts of fresh fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds and things that he really enjoys. Yeah, you're gonna go out, that's fine. His training is going to entail something that we would call an A to B, which means he's going to start up high and on command, he's going to leave where he is and come to, you're gonna be on camera now? He's gonna start up high and on command, he's going to leave where he's at and come to a mark on the floor. So he's gonna kind of glide down. Once he hits that mark, an actress is gonna come and pick him up, tell him how sweet he is and how cute he is, and then put him back in his cage. And that is his big scene. The issue with working with films is they don't necessarily take into account the natural clockwork or sometimes like what animals need typically. Parrots are diurnal, which means they are up all day long and they sleep at night. The film wants this to happen at night. So we're gonna have to work with Tesla and start getting him to stay up slightly later than normal. But if we have that good relationship, I don't think it's gonna be an issue. I'd like you to meet Coco. Coco is from Peppermint Pig Animal Rescue right here in Cincinnati area. Which is awesome because today I get to evaluate her for a movie and a big role in a movie too. Coco is around a year old, and when we evaluate them, the very first thing we do after being dropped off is take them for a nice long walk. By doing that, she learns to trust me a little bit. We get to have a little fun. There's no pressure. I'm not asking her to do anything. She gets to be a dog, gets to get some extra puppy energy out so that she is ready to train when we get back. Follow. So I just want to reiterate that while we're walking, this is not a training walk. She can do whatever she wants. If she's pulling, it's fine. If she's legging, it's fine. If she's smelling, it's fine. I want her to be a dog. I want her to be relaxed. And I want her to enjoy her time out here and get to trust me a little bit. Again, not a training walk. This is what we call an adventure walk. Come on. Yeah, was a good girl. Let's go, hurry, 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 hurry. Alrighty, so I'm gonna see about getting her into a down. Walk under. Nope. Okay. Almost. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Right now, I'm not asking her to do anything. You notice I'm not giving her a command. I am just rewarding her when she's in the position I want her in. This is just kind of baby steps and getting her more comfortable with me. I don't know what her previous history is with being trained, so we're just taking things really slow and just rewarding the positions that I want her in without asking anything of her. Good girl. Good. I assume she knows the word good. I assume she's had that, so I'm going to use that for right now. In a minute, if she does this one more time for me, I'm going to change it to the word yes. Again, this is the first time I've ever worked with her, so it's just important that I don't change too much up on her. I'm not asking too much of her. Good girl. Start to move a little bit. Good girl. Good girl. Again, I'm going to wait a second for eye contact. Good. Good girl. See what happens if I add a little movement to it. Good girl. The longer she stays, the more treats I'm going to give this kiddo. Good girl, down. My fault. Asking too much too quick. Ready? Okay, now that there's some expectation there, we're going to change things up. Around. I'm going to show her what I've got. I'm going to ask down. She doesn't know down. I'm just introducing the word. And then I'm going to lure because she should go now after going under my arm a few times. Down, good girl. Good girl. I'm going to give her a big reward for that. Good down. Now we are ready to start training. I've had him for almost a month now, but honestly in that month, working with parrots mean that we need to go slow and we need to create a relationship and create trust. Come here, big guy. Step up so they can see you better. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. What I'm gonna need him to do is fly to me from about 4 feet away. And then once we get that behavior, I'm going to need him to fly to whoever calls him. Sounds simple, right? With an animal that's never been trained or never been hand-fed, those are very difficult expectations for him. So in this month, we're gonna be working a lot with him, continuing to build trust and making sure that he understands what we're asking, and just being very clear with him and having a good time along the way. Huh. He's very silly. He does talk. He says things like peekaboo, and he dances. He loves Broadway music, I might add. That is his favorite type of music. And he loves almonds right now. Almonds are probably one of his favorite treats. He also loves cuddles. He wants to come in and he really, really wants to cuddle. Do you want to cuddle right now? So he likes coming right here and cuddling. And he's very happy when he gets to do this. All right, so I'm going to put Tesla back in his enclosure, but some things that I wanted to talk about was how much enrichment a parrot actually needs. So parrots need a lot of enrichment. Enrichment means mental stimulation. Also, it can be physical stimulation as well. So we're going to ask him to go back in. And you can see we have a wide variety of different toys and structures for him. Parrots are incredibly destructive and they want to destroy everything. And so all of this he gets to chew up, he can pull apart, he can play with it, he can move around on it. And I will also hide treats inside of different toys for him as well, so that he has some mental stimulation of trying to figure out how to get those treats. Having a mentally healthy parrot can be very challenging, but of course, if you're gonna have this animal in your home, it's so important for them to have that and for you to provide that. Having a mentally healthy parrot is super important. Parrot Hope Rescue, where Tesla is from, makes foods and has some of the best, highest quality, safest enrichment toys for your parrot of all different kinds. Some of their foods are organic and some of them are just all the things that a parrot should have. A whole bunch of freeze-dried fruits and veggies and some nuts in here as well. Any enrichment that you're looking for, any questions that you might have about your parrot, or anything that you need dietary-wise can be found on Parrot Hope Rescue. Thank you for watching Pet Pawsible. Like and subscribe for more videos like this.